everyone, welcome to Pajama Talks. My name is Kelly, and the aim of this show is to basically educate and share our experiences with young girls. So past experiences, current experiences, and give you guys the best advice that we can possibly give you just to cope with life.
Spill the tea.
Struggles. Right, so we're just going to introduce ourselves, how old we are and where we come from.
Hi, I'm Ellie. I'm 20 years old and I come from Lincolnshire.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I'm 23 years old and I'm from London.
London.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I am 21 and I'm from Birmingham.
And I'm Rosemarie and I'm 21 and I'm from London. AKA London.
This is the first episode. Every single week there's going to be different girls on the panel, should I say, or just on the bed.
The panel.
There's going to be different girls on the bed or in the show, you know, so that they can all just talk us through their own experiences, different experiences every single week, so that we have that was the African in me coming out. You have a variety of advice. Right, so first things first, we are going to take a quiz and the winner gets to choose a question that we talk about. So the first question is, what is the largest planet in the solar system?
I should know this. Well, okay.
I'm in it to win it.
I don't know if you can read my
I
hand.
am embarrassed that I did not get this right. Guys, science is not my best subject.
Okay,
Yes.
everyone show your answers to our audience. And let's see each other's answers.
I did the sun.
Oh,
It's not a planet.
Here it is.
It's a star.
yeah.
There it is, people.
You know what? I actually saw you right there and I thought, the sun's a star.
I just know
I may have a chance.
It is big. That is right.
I thought you put. I think I might be right
I
now.
put Jupiter or Saturn.
No, you only
You
get
let me one answer.
But the, Jupiter's the bigger one, so yeah, we'll go with that.
Jupiter. Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Okay.
I put Jupiter too.
And okay, that's a point for Rosemarie and a point for Lauren.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I
It's
changed my
Jupiter.
answer.
So you've got 1 point, 1 point.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's alright, Ellie. You've got this. You're still in it to win it, girl. Come on. Right.
Oh.
I know it failed so badly.
Second question is, what are a group of dolphins called?
Oh my goodness.
I'm so happy I'm not doing this.
This is gonna be dumb, but I'm gonna go with it.
Dolphins. Like a gang of dolphins.
Yeah, gang. A whole gang.
Yo.
Oh lord.
Squad.
Oh no, this is wrong.
Are you laughing at mine? Kelly, you can't do that. You can't judge us before you reveal that answer.
No, just go ahead because I definitely would fail this. So go ahead.
Oh man.
Horrible. I should have laughing. Go on, guys.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright, is everyone ready? Please show our audience your answer.
I don't want it.
Oh, fair.
Don't.
What does it say?
D-squad.
Gang.
Get.
Dolphin. We got.
Well, I read somewhere that dolphins are the cows of the sea. So.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
Maybe right, you know.
do you know what?
Not dolphin.
Close enough, but
Yeah.
they're actually called pod.
Oh, do you know what? I actually know that.
I didn't even know that.
Now you said it.
I didn't know that.
David Attenborough must have said it or something.
Pod.
Pod.
Not pods with an S.
No.
Well, I know that owls are a parliament.
I'm actually glad I know that now.
Terrible.
We're learning today.
I know, right? Remember that, guys. Pod. I heard a group of dolphins. Not D-squad. Okay. Third question.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, I hate this word so much. Who discovered penicillin?
Okay.
What kind of
We
question?
discovered what?
What kind of
This one. Penicillin.
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 The medicine.
Yeah.
Oh, you're such a child.
Oh, I guess you never grow up, hey?
I don't know. Okay.
Are we ready, guys?
I'm ready.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Please show our audience your answers.
Wow.
Dr. Penicillin.
Okay, let me justify my answer. Let me justify. So sometimes when people create things, they name it after themselves, like the Walker guy or the Heinz guy. So I went for Dr. Penicillin.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Okay.
Well, I can actually say that Ellie got this right.
How did you know that? How? Okay, justify this, please.
I went to a grammar school.
Okay.
Awesome.
Privileged. I'm sorry, it's horrible, but it's true.
Yeah, but apparently the sun is not a planet, so.
True, actually, you need to redeem yourself.
Right, so everyone's got a 1 point so far. This is getting
Working my way back up.
Making my way
Might
back
just be a
down, I can see
tiebreaker.
that.
So the fourth question is how many men have walked on the moon?
Are we including women?
Oh,
Ellie,
women.
it said how many men?
Yeah,
Wait, actually that's true. Does that include women?
Thank you. Thank
It's
you.
true. Yeah.
Fight the power.
Yeah. Come on.
Does it include women? You don't know? Cool.
Well, just how many people have walked on the moon?
That actually makes no difference because I don't know how many women have walked on the moon either.
Yeah, I don't think any woman have any woman.
Woman.
What's the word? Oh my gosh, I don't think any of them anyway have walked on the moon. Unfortunately, it needs to happen though.
Oh my god. Okay. Please show the audience your answers.
Oh,
Let me see.
that's cheating.
It's not.
A lot. Over
You
10.
can't keep doing 2 answers.
I'm
At least
indecisive.
I put 2.
Oh, okay. Do you know what, Lauren? You were really close.
Oh.
That's really close. It's actually 12.
No.
I should get the point.
Well, actually, technically, I get
Wait.
the point because it was at least 4.
The baby.
I didn't know that many people had walked on the moon actually.
Do I get the point?
Anyway,
There we go.
What is in like not even the first man?
Yeah, I included him, and I thought only one other person had done it.
Okay, fair.
Honestly,
no, because they
Rosemarie.
send out those little robot things now, don't they?
Yeah, so I just thought no one else had actually been
Did they?
walking like about on there. Like,
You can buy plots of land
Cash.
on the moon.
What?
You can buy a plot of land on the moon.
how?
There is, right. There's an article in the United Nations which means that you can't like own property or something. I don't really know like the ins and outs of it, but you can't like own property. Like you can't just claim it without owning it. But someone found a loophole and it says that because it only mentions Earth, so they said, fine, well, I own everything on the moon then. And like they took it to court and everything, and like that was the loophole. So he just says, I own the moon, so he owns the moon, and he sells off like plots of land to people.
Oh my god!
I'm serious, and there's like the rock. I can't remember the name of the rock, but you can't buy that bit, and you can't buy the bit where Neil Armstrong's footprints are because he says he wants to keep them.
The footprints are still there though.
Yeah.
How? Okay, this is we're determined.
Well, no
So
one else-
has anyone
This
claimed
is crazy.
Pluto or Jupiter or Saturn by any
I
chance?
don't think so.
I don't know. I claim
Oh,
it.
can we claim half a planet?
I think I'm gonna claim Jupiter.
I claim the sun.
Why do you
Well,
want
the sun
sun?
wasn't a
It's
planet.
not even a planet.
It's a star.
Well, I'm just saying I can claim. The moon's not a planet.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
The moon's a planet.
It's a
Yeah.
massive ball of rock.
It is. Yeah. Well, I claim Jupiter.
I don't know.
I actually don't know, which is not
Okay,
really
guys,
worrying to me.
it's literally going to be a tie if someone doesn't get this right.
I think I should have got that question.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm actually.
I did not. I feel so educated right now. This is amazing. I love this show.
Story time with Ellie.
Question number 5. What is the currency of Brazil?
Oh Lord.
I know this. I can't spell it.
I hate these questions. A lot of tension.
I don't know how to spell it.
Oh god, everyone knows.
I thought you were introducing algebra into it. Okay, guys, when you're ready, let's just show the audience our answers.
Mine's really tiny, actually.
Dollar.
Yes, it's potential.
Dollar.
A peso, yeah.
Yeah, I actually knew that. I swear I did.
I'm actually just so...
What, did you think it was something else?
No.
What is
It's real.
a what?
Real.
Oh, wait, it's not that.
No.
Ah, your face.
So,
I even put 3 down.
Peso sounds familiar. Like,
yeah, peso
I heard
sounds
that in
like
a movie or something. That's why I wrote
20
it down.
pesos.
Yeah,
their
peso.
country.
Yeah.
Might be different.
Wait, is that Spain? I think that's Spain.
No, well, I know that one of them's like lira.
Oh, I don't
Or,
know.
like, because you can have like 3 libras.
I thought it might be a Brazilian dollar.
I'm so confused.
Do you know what,
Well, that
guys? We're
might be
educating
books.
ourselves. This
We
is
need to
amazing.
go back to school, all of us, actually. This is really
Stay in
shameful.
school.
Yeah,
Stay in
please,
school. This is
people.
why it's important. You need to
I
pass
want
some
that failed.
quizzes.
Is that it? This is making me sad.
That's it, but
Oh, thank goodness.
unfortunately, there's no
Oh, we need
winner.
like a tiebreaker.
No one won.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, so
Yes.
no, we have to do a tiebreaker quick.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Shall
but there's
we?
3 of us.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
process
that's
of
true.
elimination.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
okay.
go on.
Okay,
Right, yeah.
smart, smart.
Best out of 3. Ready?
Is it, wait, is it rock, paper, scissors, show? Or is it rock, paper, show?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
Shoot.
Is it shoot or
And on
show?
shoot we do it.
Whichever one.
Yeah. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh.
Ooh!
Oh, I'm getting all sweaty.
I know. Oh, that was, okay. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors.
Ooh.
Does that mean I win?
Yeah,
won.
you do.
Take the lucky
So,
board.
these are the subjects
Okay.
No pressure.
What, so I just choose a subject?
that you want us to talk about. I love how she just goes straight to the back.
All the good questions are always at the back.
True.
They aren't good then. Okay, right, do you still see people from school? I think that's quite...
Secondary school?
Or primary school.
Either. That's...
I don't think I see anyone from primary
No,
school.
I was going to say, I think...
I see them on social media.
I do see people from primary school. Only 2 people I talk to a lot from primary school. And then that's it. But yeah, I feel like a good friend.
I still
friends,
have
actually.
my 2 closest friends I've known since like primary school.
Wow.
One of them I went to primary school with, and the other one I knew from like our parents knew each other. So I've literally known them since I was like 5-6 years old.
Oh, it's I like friendships like that.
Yeah.
See, like, I still talk to people sometimes that I went to, like, nursery with, but, like, we don't talk
Like
ever
that.
for, like, a year.
Yeah.
And then, like, we'll go somewhere because, again, our parents know each other.
Yeah.
And then we'll see, and it's like we've never been apart, but...
Yeah.
Fair. But secondary school, I think probably you guys know a lot more people.
Yeah, secondary
Or see.
school.
Yeah, I do
I
as well.
think you're a bit more mature and it's easier to, I don't know, just to keep in touch in secondary school. Like primary school is like, oh, we're friends now. And I will go to secondary school. Bye, guys.
Yeah.
And then because secondary school is where you like really make friends. Like
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Because that's when you become like a woman, as they say, or whatever. A
you think?
young woman. Not an adult. But when you become like a young woman, that's when you start to land into yourself, and so you get to know what kind of people it's good to be around. In a sense.
Do you know what? Sorry to cut you.
Oh,
That's
disagree.
really interesting.
Yeah.
Do you guys agree? Do you think secondary school is where you like really start knowing yourself
I think
and becoming a woman?
That's where you think
Young?
you know yourself.
Yeah.
I think because you're introduced to your first bit of responsibility, that's when you're thinking, okay, yeah, I've got this figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
But I don't know if that's where I would say like.
The thing
I
is
don't know.
that, like, you go to secondary school, you're still a child. But, like, so you're still trying to, like, mould out who you are.
Yeah.
But then, obviously, the people that surround you, you mould yourself to. So if I was in a different form, I think I would be a completely different person purely because of those types of people.
Yeah, it's true.
But I think that I don't talk to a lot of my friends from secondary school anymore because they've gone off to uni and they've changed. again.
Yeah. To be fair, they do say uni is where you meet your
lifelong friends.
Yeah,
that's
the
not
one.
true.
lie.
That's not true.
Yeah.
So where do you
That's
meet your
not
lifelong friends? like, that's a bit scary.
I think you just meet the right people along the way. Don't ever feel pressured to like make friends there and then. Don't ever feel pressured to like have best friends or don't ever feel pressured to just hold on to a friendship, especially if it's like just because I've known this person for a really long time. I just don't feel like you should carry on the friendship, because the thing is, people grow up, people change, and some people really do become toxic, and it's like, but because I've known them for so long, I feel like I should carry on being their friend. No, because you're not going to grow. You're both growing up and you're going in different directions. If you stay with that person, you're just going to go where they lead you.
That's true.
I was friends with someone for like, this year would be my 10th year, been like absolutely best friends with her. She lived with me for like a couple of years. And very recently, like, it's just gone so downhill, and I've just decided to, because it's difficult to keep people in your life when they're trying to move on, but they're trying to move on but keep you on at the same time, and sometimes it just doesn't work, and that's the sad bit.
Yeah.
Especially when they've moved so far from what you knew, or what you are, that's when it can become hard.
Yeah.
I think also, though, there's no pressure to hold on to like friends from secondary school and from primary school if you feel like you no longer are compatible with them, because then if you force it, like, kind of just holding on to baggage sometimes that you don't need in your life. Like, people change, people become different people, and that's okay. You kind of got to like accept that and just find the people that you feel are like they mesh with you.
But that's the thing for like young girls. That's a bit scary, because with me, I would like to say I'm a strong character. So I've always been like, in my group of friends, I feel like I was always the one that's leading rather than following. But it's like in secondary school, I had the worst experience with my group of friends. Like, we were so close, and then they all just turned against me.
Really?
They all turned against me, and the only reason they turned against me is because we were just like really naughty. Like, we were all so bad, like, just really naughty, and I wasn't a bad person, I was just really cheeky. Like, I would make a few jokes here and then, but I would never bully anyone. When I saw that they actually started becoming bullies and just treating people really bad, I thought to myself, that's not my character. Like, I like to make people laugh and occasionally take the mick, but you know, it's wrong. So how can I take myself away from that, but without causing conflict with my group? And I still want them around me, because I like them as people. I grew up with them. So it's like, when I decided that it wasn't going to work, I wasn't going to be able to be in that friendship group and better myself, that's when I started distancing myself away from them. And then when they realised that, they were like, oh, okay, Kellie's distancing herself away from us. She thinks she's better than us now. And this was literally at the most critical time in my education. This was when I was about studying for my GCSEs. They started putting up horrible pictures all over social media. I swear to God, I didn't even know about social media at this point. And this 3 years later, when I actually did start going on social media, there was a hashtag called Ask Kellie on Twitter. Ask Kellie
that's like
on Twitter. And I was like, what is this? And they're like, oh, if you want to know how to be a loner, hashtag Ask Kellie. I was like,
whoa.
And this happened,
kids
like,
are mean.
They are. But the thing, don't do it. If you have a friend that doesn't want to be friends with you anymore, that distance themselves, just let them go. Don't make their life miserable. Don't try and show them, oh, I'm going to make your life hell because I think I'm better than you and you shouldn't leave me. Don't do that. Just accept it and let them grow. And when you let them grow, eventually they're going to accept you and they're going to love you for that.
And that's why you need to know what true friendship is as well, because then how are they friends to you if they're going to turn around just because you see that you want to be in a different place of growth? They're going to turn around and start like bullying you or stuff like that.
Exactly.
Bullying is not okay. Like, I think in any circumstance is just not acceptable.
Never.
And I think that's the biggest thing I think the young generation need to learn. Even adults, some adults even know how to bully very well. And
it's all psychological, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's really sad actually. I don't know, I wish we could tackle it, but no, it's just...
No, it is. But I feel like this platform here is a way, it's a start to actually, you know, tackle these problems like bullying and peer pressure. Peer pressure.
Let's not go into peer, because I can talk a lot about
peer pressure. Peer pressure, God.
The devil.
It is the biggest. It should be a sin.
I just don't understand if someone is not wanting to do something, so I had to just address the people. If someone is not wanting to do something, you have no right to imply that they should. Like, you don't need to force people to be like you or to do things like you. And also, as a person, don't feel like you need to be like anyone else. If you see someone who's like all cool and I want to do that, I want to do that. No, be yourself, be unique.
Yeah.
Like, don't be a follower, and I don't know, that's all I can really say.
No,
just be your own person and enjoy that. And if you're different from everyone, like, that's the best sort of thing. Be different. Don't be like everyone else, because then you stand out. So yeah.
I want to talk about this because I feel like it's such a big thing. Peer pressure to have sex.
Oh.
Young girls doing things that they shouldn't be doing.
Yeah. And they don't have to do.
You don't have to. You don't have
That's
to.
the biggest thing.
Just even if they, because I know boys, young, especially young, I had it so much growing up. If I say, oh no, I don't want to do it, they're like, oh, you're a scat anyways. I haven't done anything to be a scat.
Sorry. Does that work again?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Don't I physically have to do something for me to be labelled as that? Or, like, no. Boys and other females will make you, they'll say, oh, it's so good, you should just do it. And these are girls, like when I was growing up in secondary school, I know this sounds really bad, primary school, I found a condom in year 6 in the girls' toilet. Kids are having sex.
That's early.
That young. It's not safe, it's not wise. You don't know what you're doing, you don't even know where you're gonna end up. Because it's reckless. You don't know anything about sex to be having sex. You don't know of the consequences of sex to be having sex. Like, I'm 23 and I wouldn't dare bring a child into this world, because right now I like onesies. I like to watch Netflix and, you know, just chilling, eating popcorn. I still consider myself a child. I don't think I'm an adult yet. I'm still growing into adulthood. Ooh. Adulthood. That's the African in me once again. So I'm still maturing. Yeah. So I wouldn't. One thing I've said, I've been in a few relationships. I've had a few guys talking in my ears about, I want to give you a child. I want to plant my seeds. I'm just like, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, but I have my career.
Yes. Amen.
I am still growing.
Amen.
I live with my mum. I don't have a place. I can barely just about look after myself. How am I going to look after a young innocent child? And I'm not bringing any child into this world to suffer with me. Yeah. Just no.
Also, I think this 2019 has really, not even 2019, sorry, this recent generation, the 21st century, has normalized sex in a way that I can't even imagine. Because when I was young, like, that's when technology started to arise, and you know, sex started, like, when technology arose, sex sort of just went crazy as well, because it kind of just followed in the same sort of pattern. And I just wish people would see that it's something so precious. Like, when I was young, I still do consider it as something so precious and so, like, important. And in this generation, young people especially do not see it as like that. And I can't fathom the way it is just thrown away. Something that for me is like,
I completely agree.
Your womanhood.
Like, I know it's like, you know, it's not all that and whatever, because, you know, sex is sex at the end of the day, but I find it really difficult to feel for other people the way that I would want to feel in order to have, you know, those special moments or whatever. But like, I feel it difficult enough, you know, like giving my mum a hug sometimes. Like, it's really difficult for some people to just have those feelings, which some people are just thrown away. Do you know what I mean? I think that's the special bit about it.
I agree.
Exactly that.
I agree. I think it started with
Sorry, that's just got a notification going.
Turn your phones on.
I think it all started with Blackberries. Get rid of them. Don't give it to your child. Take it.
BBM was a secret, like, I don't even know. I have no word from it. It was like a little demon snake that just calling into people's phones and like making them cause trouble.
Actually gave me anger problems. It really did. There'll be times I'll tell people stop pinging me, and they'll do it just to really irritate me.
But I don't even know if kids, people that were born in the 2000s, they don't even know about the struggle of like BBM and stuff. I don't even know. And
BC in the pin.
I know.
Don't even.
Can you BC my pin?
I'm not gonna lie. One of those people that used to post on Facebook, add my pin.
Oh no.
But it's literally, it's things like that, like BBM. guys, I can tell you so many stories that I've actually gone through. My mum did not, I'm not going to say my mum did not protect me. She did protect me. And my mum gave me freedom because she knew that I was sensible. But there was times I was just a child. And I'm a child, so I'm going to be stupid. I would literally put everything on BBM to the point that my picture ended up all the way in a different part of London.
Are you serious?
And my friends were like, Kelly, I was all the way in Thornton Heath the other day, and there was like a group of men just looking at your picture. I was like, my picture? That's the thing.
Are you serious?
That is the thing.
How?
Because my pictures, like on BBM, I'm not gonna lie, I was really bait, guys. I had like 500 people on BBM.
Okay.
Some of them I didn't even know. Don't talk to strangers, guys.
I know.
Don't talk to strangers.
It's like those pictures that like teachers are doing at the moment. Like, my students don't believe that this can get 600 likes. Please send this as far as possible. And then people are like, I've shared this in Australia for you. And
See?
It's the sort of.
Just don't do it.
The sort of I don't know. It's like people really wanting that fame, attention, popularity.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with having attention though, but I think it's kind of like this whole social media thing and who has the most followers, who gets the most likes. But at the end of the day, there is a side where you need to be protecting yourself and seeing what you are putting out like into the world.
But also, it's not healthy to crave that much attention, I don't think. Like, the way people do now, I think is very unhealthy, because you shouldn't need that sort of satisfaction from other people that you don't even know half the time. You should be able to try and give that to yourself, I'd say.
I think not attention but validation. Like, you shouldn't have to look for validation in other people. And even like what you were saying before about individuality, like that's the thing, you have to know like yourself enough to be like happy with your appearance or things like that. Like having insecurities isn't necessarily a bad thing. Everybody has to like find themselves and decide what they love about themselves. But it's seeking validation where somebody has to tell you whether you're beautiful or not. That's something fine for yourself.
There you go. And I feel like that brings us back to the topic of sex.
Yeah.
That's why so many young girls are out there having sex.
Because they're seeking that.
They're seeking validation from a guy. For a guy to say, oh, because there are young boys these days who would say, oh, if you don't have sex with me, then I don't want to be your friend. And that's the thing. And there are girls that are saying, oh, if you're a virgin, then I don't want to hang out with you. They've almost alienated you.
It's like there's like a culture like that's all you talk about, and you're like, haven't had sex yet, so I don't really know, but yeah, I know what a poshy is.
But when did it become a thing that everyone needs to have? That's what I don't understand. When that happened in the world, when it became, I don't know, so what's the word, like sort of idolized in the sense that you weren't someone special or someone worth talking about if you hadn't done that. I don't understand that person.
I don't understand it, because even with all, like, with me, throughout secondary school, I was still a virgin. I refused, because I come from a really Christian background, and I told myself that I wasn't going to have sex until I was married. So throughout secondary school, I refused to have sex with any guy, right? So I was popular, but I wasn't in that hidden culture or that hidden club that people had where they would talk about sex, and then they'd all like just go into a room and be like, oh my god, this happened. I wasn't in that, but I was in the gang, but I wasn't in the gang.
I wouldn't even use the word popular for you. I'd just say known. Let's say you were known.
Yeah.
Popular, that word popular just...
The word popular is just like, ugh.
I know.
Let's just say I got along with everyone.
Yeah,
so
that's
I wasn't,
really,
like, I was friends with everyone. I didn't see the need to, like, separate myself from this person. I didn't see no class. Like, if someone didn't speak English, I would still find a way to communicate with them. There was a girl in my secondary school that literally did not speak a word to anyone, and I still spoke to her every single day. Every single day. Oh, no, I think she probably thought I was annoying, but
Well, you've been friendly.
I just wanted to be her friend. Like, Olivia, why didn't you talk to me?
You better not, Olivia, wherever you are.
I love you,
Kellie,
girl.
Be your friend again.
Come to me, okay? Instagram me.
BBM.
I'm not going back.
No, but it's like, it's just, someone put me back. Where was it? Wow!
No, wait!
Popular.
You were talking about not having sex
Olivia.
in secondary school.
Yeah, the pressure of it, like you don't need to, like
You didn't do
in
it.
secondary school.
So what I want to know is why, because I feel like a lot of young people are so disconnected with their emotions, the emotional side. They've literally disconnected their emotions. That's why it's so easy for them to have sex. It's so easy for them to just jump in the streets and think, oh, I'm going to sell drugs, or I'm going to take drugs, any type of drugs, I'm going to go out clubbing, I'm going to drink myself sick. It's so easy for them to do things like this. It's because there's this trend of being a savage. I'm a savage.
What's that about?
I'm so savage. I don't catch feelings, I'm savage. Don't catch feelings, catch flights.
You heard it first here.
It's because I just want kids to be kids again. Stop growing up so fast.
Mate,
Don't do it.
I mean, catch flights, but also catch feelings, because it's okay to catch feelings. That's what I'd say. Yeah, do both.
Stay
Don't
connected.
be emotionless.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
I hear so many young kids saying, oh, I'm numb, I'm a savage. No. We want young boys to have feelings. We want young girls to have feelings. If you're hurt, it's okay, cry. You can cry, you're allowed to cry. If someone hurt you, instead of going like, oh, just don't go off on them and be savage. Just be like, you hurt my feelings. Can we please talk about it? It's okay to communicate with each other. We're still humans. We still need that human connection. No matter how savage or hardcore you might think someone is, they are still human. Let's not. I feel like the young generation, I don't know if it's how we've been grown, or I don't know what happened, but it's like we literally refuse to show emotions. We refuse to have a sense of humanity. Even if we feel it, we won't show it, because it's like, oh, I don't want anyone to think I'm weird.
It's because we're hiding behind screens.
Yeah.
That's exactly why.
Yes.
Everyone is a keyboard warrior nowadays.
Yes,
completely.
Like,
literally.
I'm the first to say I love a little bit of drama. I love it when it's everyone else, but when it comes to me, I'm like, okay, no, let's, And I would say I'm quite, I don't think I'm a particularly strong person, but I wouldn't say I'm shy away from things, but I don't like conflict with myself. Like, if someone told me I was in the wrong, I'd be like, oh, okay, sorry guys, don't worry about it. But if it were online, I'd be like, right,
this is me. But, oh no, I don't know what I was going to say. I've lost the thought.
Do you want me to reenact it for you?
Yes, please.
Okay, so
no, it was about technology and about how it allows people to hide behind it and to hide within themselves and to not be real people. I've noticed that's what's happening nowadays.
True. It's so true. And
that's why a lot of emotions are not shown, because the screen is there. It's like, oh yeah, I can type all these emotions that I'm feeling, but am I really connecting with people? Firstly,
like Instagram, it's photos of like amazing holidays and things, like you look like you've got such a great life, but
which is fine.
Your parents may be in the middle of a divorce or something. Your life is actually rubbish.
Yeah, there you go, stuff like that. It's true. Like, you want to show the world that you're okay, but you're not okay. And
it's okay to be not okay.
And all you're doing by doing that, all you're doing is you're literally driving yourself crazy. You need to look after your mental health.
And also, I think it's saying that, it's not to say, oh, like, go and post pictures about you like crying and being in a really dark place or something like that. But it's just saying, don't let that sort of fake bravado of what you give off the image of, don't let that fool you from what you actually feel and what you're actually going through. And don't hide behind that, because that's what turns you into this person that you are not like honest with, and not an honest person, if that makes sense.
You have to live the best life for yourself, not for other people.
Exactly, not for Instagram. Preach. Preach.
And obviously, guys, saying this, I don't have Instagram, but we do have Instagram, so we're not saying it's the devil. Even though I think it is. But it's just, use it wisely and use it for the right reasons. Right? That's what we're saying.
Yes, I agree. What was the topic? We
started from...
the topic.
Do you still see people from school?
It really went to a whole
different...
But that's okay, because we had a lot to say.
We did.
I feel like we needed to get that off our chest.
Yes!
We did. I feel so much lighter now.
Don't worry, guys, you can still do more episodes to come, because even though we talked about a lot, there's still a lot to talk about. There's a lot of issues in this world.
So I'm going to ask the question again. Let's just round it up, okay? So, do you still talk to people from school?
Yes.
Let's start with, it can be primary school, secondary school. So let's say, do you still talk to people from school? If yes, Explain why. If no, explain why.
I do, because they're the people that want to be in my lives, and they're the people that I feel I need to be around. So yeah, I do, some of them.
With me, do I still talk to people from school? Secondary school, primary school, no, because secondary school were the people that turned against me. I have a friend that I actually occasionally keep in contact with, but I don't really talk to her that much. But I do speak to a few friends from university, because those are the people that kept pushing me when I felt like I couldn't do it anymore. And yeah,
I still talk to like my close friends that I grew up with. I think going through like from primary school, secondary school, into 2 different secondary schools, sometimes you see people who aren't going in the same place as you, especially if everybody's kind of like focusing on the same things in terms of, oh, I want to do this because that's what's popular, or oh, I want to do this because what everybody else is doing. And kind of, I think during secondary school, when I moved to my second secondary school, that was a decision where I decided, like, yeah, I want to start working on what I want to do for my career. I want to start working on, I actually want to do my GCSEs and be good at my GCSEs. So when you can see like where you want to be or something like that, it's okay to let people go if they're not necessarily operating in the same kind of mindset as you. So I think that's why some people I don't necessarily talk to anymore. Not that I have anything against them. If they reached out to me, I'd say, hey, what's up? But yeah, it's okay to let people go.
Yes, that's a word. Yeah, for me, yes, as well. I was lucky enough to just find people that I really mesh with and get on with. And I also think it's good to keep in contact with people, especially those people that you find can connect with you and you connect with them. So yeah, I still have primary school friends and secondary school friends, and it's been great. Yeah.
Okay, I feel very refreshed after that session. Talk. So now we are going to play a quick game of theirs. So
current sound effects.
I don't think it's anything serious, you know, just pick one, do it, and you know, let's just lighten up the mood a bit.
I think they're quite PG.
I hope so. Not in like, you know, let me not say it.
Oh wait, why do I have to go first?
You decided to do it. That's your.
Sorry.
Too late now.
Just take over. It's fine. Sing everything you have to say. Is that like when other people are saying? Is that like when other people are saying things? Or?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good.
I think. Wait, you have to sing
everything you have to say.
I guess from now on till we end, you gotta sing everything.
Oh my god!
Oh, the musical.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't get that one. Yeah, I hated this.
So how do you feel, Lauren? I mean,
that's not my name.
Okay. How do you feel, Ellie? I just realised we're literally sitting in like alphabetical order.
Oh, are we?
We're so awesome. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm trying to go through the alphabet.
I was trying to go through the alphabet too. Plan that, everybody.
We're awesome.
Go on then.
Oh, me. Oh god, do I have to do this on the post?
Of course.
This is funny.
No, please. Can I choose a...
No, read it out.
Do a Welsh accent.
Oh.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah, but just do a disclaimer and then you can do it.
What is a Welsh accent?
What is a Welsh accent?
I happen to be partly Welsh.
Oh, there he goes. We'll give you permission to speak to help Kelly out.
Okay.
Just that.
Okay, so like, I'm from the valleys.
Oh, like the valleys.
Oh, like what's that show that?
I'm Letitia from the valleys.
There we go, people.
Welsh accent.
That was Welsh. Is that Welsh?
Is that good?
Is that good?
Fine, yeah.
It was alright.
I think that was good.
I mean, I hope you don't offend anyone.
Sorry, Letitia, just in case you ever do see this, I really do love you. I just love when you say, I'm Letitia. But yeah, that's it.
On to the next.
the Welsh accent, if that's actually it. Gosh.
What? Make a silly face and take a selfie. Put it on social media.
Oh
Oh, that's I think the worst one so far. That is the worst one so far.
Yeah, just do a Welsh accent instead.
Put it on Snapchat. You can delete it.
Oh, you've got a cellular device.
Okay.
You've got to show the people the photos.
Which social media does it have to be on?
Just put it on Snapchat. You can delete it.
Oh, I don't know if
Facebook. No one uses Facebook.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just going to do Instagram.
Oh, that's so sure.
Do I want to do that?
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't if I were you.
Snapchat. I'm going to filter it though.
Ah,
good idea.
There we go.
No, fucking belly to your face.
That is beautiful.
What? Okay, let me
No.
Let me see. Is it in the camera? I can't tell. I mean, I don't know if you can get away with that.
I think
but
that's
you know what?
kinda
I'll allow
cheating.
it.
That's cheating.
That wins, man.
No, I think we should allow it though.
Okay, let's. Yeah. Okay.
It's posted.
Postage. Am I next? I'm
You're
ready.
next.
I'm really ready. Just to be extra.
I do
Oh, wait,
want you
no,
to
no.
get a really hard one for just shaking it.
I know. Oh. Okay, that's not one. Wow. Oh my gosh, I can't even put. Okay, there we go. Oh, is this one or two? Okay. Oh no. Okay, best Disney princess impression. Oh, you could do Ariel. Oh, okay. Impression though.
Actually,
She's my favourite. Oh, I can't think of who. Okay, my favourite Disney princess is Pocahontas, but I can't really do impressions because she's American, even though she's not meant to be Native American. Okay, what's that song?
Go on.
Can you paint with all the colours of the blue corn moon? That was my Pocahontas impression, and you're never gonna see it again.
that was actually quite good.
Right.
I don't know how to be like. I don't know what like any they say or anything.
The blue corn moon.
Just-
What's the lyric? The blue. What is it?
No, it is the blue corn moon.
Is it?
Can't be. What's a blue
Yeah.
corn moon?
It's a moon. That's the colour.
Where's
of
good?
corn.
Can you Google this because
There's
now
such blue corn.
okay,
I need to prove that I'm
That's not
right.
right, man.
I don't think that's a thing.
I think it's like pastely blue.
I'm sure it's Blue Corn Moon because I sang that song in primary school and I was very impressed by myself. I don't know what that's.
I actually have a friend who sung this for an audition once. Can I ring her?
Phone a friend.
Okay.
Wait, I could have done. Oh, I could have done Tiana.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Princess
She's my favourite.
Yeah, I don't know what she
Princess and the
says.
Frog.
Impression.
Okay.
Guys, help me out. I've done it now, but come on. I know I'm right. Come on, Blue Corn Moon. Come on, Blue Corn Moon. There is.
Where?
In your face.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
shut up. No, you stood me
it's
up.
not
I mean,
paint,
you.
Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon?
Oh, what did I say?
Can you paint with the colour of the blue corn moon? What is a blue corn moon?
Close enough.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
Introduce yourself. Okay.
Shabuya. Oh no, is that the same movie?
My name is
Yeah. We should have done that. Shabuya.
Shabuya roll call.
Oh, we should have done that to introduce ourselves.
What's that from?
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Is it Bring It
No,
On?
it's Bring It On. All or Nothing.
It was Bring It On.
Shabuya roll call. My name is Rosie. And I like to dance.
Yeah.
This is my hair.
Yeah.
But no, it's not. Hey, Shabuya. Shabuya roll call.
What?
My name is Lauren, and I'm not foreign.
Yeah.
Stage fright.
It didn't rhyme, but I just went with the
Go with
I
it.
was doing mad lyrics there.
What? I got one. Okay.
Go on.
Shabuya.
Shabuya roll call.
My name is Kelly.
Yeah.
And this is Ellie.
Yeah.
Pajama Talk.
Yeah.
Oh, bring it on.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was awesome. Okay.
Watch it, guys. Good movie.
It is very good.
Alright, so now we are going to give advice. So basically, what advice would you give to your 13-year-old self? Don't do it, Kelly, don't do it.
How long have we got?
I mean, yeah. Maybe we should pick one
do
bit
this.
of advice. Ooh.
So picture your 13-year-old self just staring at you right now. What would you say?
Oh, she was ugly.
Get a haircut.
Don't buy them shoes.
Don't kiss that boy, he got germs.
Cooties.
I love how everyone's head just down like
should we just I'm having a moment with myself.
No, you could do like a SpongeBob thing, like many years later.
Right.
Oh yeah, that
10 years later.
Keep going.
Okay, no, maybe we should just do the first thing that comes to head, because that way it's just something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to actually think about mine.
Right, so
You can go first then.
Okay. Should I go first?
yeah.
Let's talk to the peoples. No, okay, if I was to talk to my 13-year-old self, I would say, firstly, love yourself. Don't let people's opinions and the way people treat you affect you. And don't let it change who you are. Be unique. Be honest with yourself and with other people. And, oh my gosh, live your best life. Because I think I spent a lot of being a young person, being really like, what's the word? Like sort of moody and just grumbling about everything, complaining about everything. I complained a lot. So I would say live your best life. I wish I was more happier. And believe it or not, I was a bit of a moody child. But yeah, no, that's it. That was a lot, but that's it.
That was cute.
Thank you.
Should have listened, 13-year-old.
I think I would tell myself that mistakes aren't necessarily failures. That we turned out great.
Yeah.
That, like, yeah, if you make a mistake, that's just going to be another chapter in your story. It's just something to embrace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
My 13-year-old self. I would tell myself that it's okay to be afraid. It's okay to let people know that you're not okay. You don't have to be strong all the time. And be patient with yourself.
Yes. Fuck, you took all the good ones. Oh, body language. Censored.
Okay. I would just say things get better if that's what you make of it. So if you don't think that things are going to get better, then things won't get better. You need to make your own way for things. And sort of living negatively and feeling negatively doesn't make you feel any better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Law of attraction. That's what Ellie just discussed to you.
Oh, really?
Live it.
Okay.
Law of
I'll
attraction.
click to that one.
So, don't do it. Sorry.
And on that note.
And on that,
I was really hoping you were going to say that. No, God.
And on that note, guys, that is the end of episode 1 of Pajama Talks. I hope you guys had a lovely night in with us, because we enjoyed your company. And stay tuned for episode 2.
Like and subscribe and comment
Below.
And where would it be? Would it be here? No, it would be here maybe.
I saw. Let's
No, be your side.
If we all point, it'll be one
Fish
of
in a
the
box.
sides.
The exits are located
Are we doing the balloon thing?
Oh yeah.
Well, attractive.
We should all do it. Okay,
Alright.
wait, I got one.
I'm gonna say see you in the next episode. Okay, in 1, 2, 3. See you in the next episode, guys. Woo!